One of the things that makes Powder River Outfitters very successful is just the sheer amount of land they have, and that's important. And the river bottom is phenomenal deer hunting. When you go out, it's not a matter of if you're gonna see deer, it's literally how many are you gonna see. Now this year we're gonna be hunting Powder River Outfitters once again, but I had something brand new up my sleeve. In fact, this was something that hadn't even been released yet. Winchester came out with a brand new cartridge, the 350 Legend, and I get to be one of the first people to use it. And this buck dropped right in his tracks. I absolutely love going after whitetails. I've hunted all over the Midwest, but one of those states that I just look forward to year after year, well, that's Montana and hunting in the Powder River. Now, the Powder River has incredible wildlife all around it. It is full of antelope, elk, whitetails, mule deer, turkeys, coyotes, you name it, they've got it. And what better place to go than Powder River Outfitters, a place that I've been going probably 12 years or more now, and I just love it. Year in and year out, the hunting's incredible, the people are amazing, and we have so much fun. So this is one of those hunts that really has become a tradition for me. Every year I go right before Thanksgiving. Sometimes I'm there over Thanksgiving, and my mom doesn't like that very much, but that's when the hunting is amazing. And the way I like to hunt in Montana is rattling. Rattling is one of the most fun ways to go after whitetails. You get out there, you're aggressive, you're making the moves, and the best part is, it works amazing. Now this year we're going to be hunting Powder River Outfitters once again, but I had something brand new up my sleeve. In fact, this was something that hadn't even been released yet, and I was one of the very first people to get my hands on it. Winchester came out with a brand new cartridge, the 350 Legend, and I get to be one of the first people to use it. Now, one of the things that I'm so excited about is this is kind of like a modern day 30-30 if you think of it. It's actually faster than a 30-30, and it's got less recoil than a 243, about 40% less. So that's incredible in and of itself. Then it also gets 20% more penetration than a 243. So that is one awesome deal. It's a straight wall cartridge, the fastest made, and it even has less recoil than a 450 Bushmaster. Well, I just got done shooting and everything is on. This is going to be so awesome to go out. Brand new cartridge by Winchester. We're going to go out the 350 Legend, see how it can do on whitetails, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be awesome, and I'm just proud to be one of the first people using it in deer camp. We've done this a bunch of times before, and it works out amazing, especially the closer we get to Thanksgiving. The rut is on, these deer are all over the place, so Travis and I are gonna go down to the river bottom. We've done it year after year, but I think this might be the nicest weather we've ever had.
I see him.
And to be honest, when you're out in Montana, the rattling, it's so much fun that there's times that you don't even want to pull the trigger because you're bringing so many deer in. And that's happened to me literally year after year. I counted like 6 bucks in there.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Yeah. Did you get to see the good one?
Never saw the good
Closed captioning provided by DSG Outerwear, doing something great for women in the outdoors by outfitting with the ultimate in fit, function, warmth, and comfort in women's hunting gear. Designed specifically for women by women. Outfitting every season from sizes extra small to 5XL. Visit dsgouterwear.com to locate a retailer near you. This segment was brought to you by Sportsman's Alliance. Our heritage, our fight. Protecting hunting from coast to coast.
Did you know that Montana adopted hunter harassment laws in 1986, becoming one of the first states in the country for protecting sportsmen from anti-hunters out in the field? All the states in the U.S. have the hunter harassment laws, but the majority are using the language developed by the USSA. Just another fun fact showing how sportsmen and women are making a difference. One of the things that makes Powder River Outfitters very successful is just the sheer amount of land they have, and that's important. And the river bottom is phenomenal deer hunting, but it's not like in the Midwest where maybe 100 acres or 200 acres is a great piece. Out there, it's much bigger. So what's nice is Travis, Indiana, they have so much property out there, and it really does make for low pressured ground. Not only are they just wonderful people, they run a great operation, they do so much for people. In fact, this year we were actually out earlier in the year and they had a youth hunt that was truly unbelievable.
This is my deer. I got a mule deer. Snacks and peaches.
Now we had kids from all over joining together and they had put this on. They even made them their own little vests with their names, and these kids just had a wonderful time. Now a lot of places they've got rules as to what they can shoot. Here they said literally, you guys have at it. Go out, enjoy something, shoot something you love, and we had such a great time. Hadley, she got a beautiful whitetail. And so many other kids in camp also had luck, and it was just fun to see. Not only do I love going places that are great hunting, when you can surround yourself with good people, that is even better. One of the things I love about rattling is the fact that a lot of times you'll have some of those younger deer come in first, and whatever they do, it's pretty much what every deer that comes to your rattling setup's gonna do. Right here we had a buck come, by 50 yards. He took off, went all the way down till he got us our wind, which is almost to the river, took off, and as soon as he came up, another one came in, same exact path. Had it been a big buck, have a perfect shot at 50, 60 yards. So that's what's really nice about these setups is a lot of times you will get those younger deer in, you're gonna rattle them in, you're gonna see the path they take, and when they bust out, hunt's not over. Start rattling again, because a lot of times in a fight they're gonna get pushed off, and that can be your best decoy. So it's never over, just rattle again, give it some time, and we're just gonna keep slipping down here. We got a good wind right now, lots of area to cover. So. It's great to sit in a tree stand and it's fun to sit in a blind, but when you can be active and do that type of hunting and see this number of deer, it is absolutely worth it. Looks like a better buck. I hunt a wide variety of game and in a lot of different styles of hunting, but one thing that I'm always relying on, and you'll never see me without, well, that's a bog pod shooting rest. I personally like a tripod. The reason I like a tripod, I want to be as absolute steady as possible. If you're anything like me, I get pretty worked up when an animal's coming in, and I want to be totally steady. I also like to put my back arm right on my knee. It's just like you're on a bench. Now, Bog Pods make a wide variety of different shooting sticks. In fact, the HD3, that's probably the most rugged Bog Pod they have. I like this for hunts that I know is going to be going through tough brush. Also, if I'm going to be glassing, or if I want to use the switcheroo system and put on a spotting scope, it's a solid tripod that can even be used for a camera if needed as well. Now, when it comes to turkey hunting, always use shooting sticks as well. Not only to keep me steady, but you don't want any movement when you're out turkey hunting. And by having the Bog Pod set up, you are locked in, you do not need to move. And by using the CDL3, you don't have to worry about the colors or anything else. You've got camel legs, they're light, easy to carry, and really make a big difference on your setup. Bog Pods also makes a monopod, they make bipods if you want to be nice and mobile, but overall, I just cannot stress enough how important it is to have shooting sticks on every single shot, and you will find that you will be a much better shot, and it helps keep your nerves under control so you don't end up shaking right off that animal.
This segment was brought to you by Boss Buck. For the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market, choose Boss Buck feeders. Now you're getting serious. Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by hard-hitting Easton Arrows, Golden Triangle Whitetail, Winchester, the American legend, National Deer Alliance, HHA Sports, the leader in single pin technology, Scent Killer Gold with Hunt Dry Technology Plus. Apply it, dry it, and go hunt. Rage Broadheads, leading the evolution in lethal technology. Convergent Hunting Solutions, where experience, innovation, and passion meet. Spy Point Trail Cameras. Sportsman's Alliance, protecting hunting from coast to coast. Engel Coolers, the original high-performance cooler company. And Moose Utility Division, your leader in ATV, UTV accessories.
I can't believe how many deer are rattling in.
How many think we rattled in so far?
I can't count very high, but it's higher than I can count.
Yeah.
I bet we've had, I don't know, 20? At least, I'd say,
yeah.
or more. So the way tags work in Montana is the fact that you have an any deer tag, so it can be a whitetail or a mule deer. For me, I like to do it all, but this year we were really focusing in on rattling up a nice buck. So we actually got to an area where we had rattled before. We have been bringing bucks in left and right, but I hadn't pulled the trigger yet, and that was okay. And that's one of the key things about hunting whitetails in Montana is you don't have to get pushy. You don't have to go and shoot one immediately for fear that, well, I'm not gonna get a buck if I don't get one right now. There will be more. This is just incredible out here. We've hit it right on. These bucks are coming in close. And that's the thing, you don't want to get too pushy because they just keep coming and they let you get a good view. You've got a frontal shot for quite a ways, but then they'll stop, give you that broadside shot. They're curious. They don't know where the fight is. They're not used to seeing hunters. We're standing out here, but we're real still. Travis said he knows there's big deer in here and it is working perfect. That was a cool buck. I don't know what he had going on. If his sides would have matched, I'd have shot him.
Yeah, he's a big body deer.
Do you think he was broke off or do you think he grew it that way?
I don't know. I couldn't see him real well.
So what's the plan for tomorrow?
Well, same thing.
Yes.
Just another day.
More rattling. I love it out here.
Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Winchester, the American legend. Matthews Archery. DSG Outerwear, doing something great. Fleet Farm, built for real life. Silent Legion Suppressors, embrace the silence. Eberly Stock, go in light, come out heavy. Reinhardt, the best archery targets in the world. Garmin, enhance your outdoor adventures. Winchester, the American legend. Binodoc, what a cup holder should be. Safari Club International, first for hunters. Redneck Blinds, the best hunting blinds on the planet. Waterhole, create water sources that attract and hold wildlife. And Boss Buck, for the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market. Now you're getting serious. This segment was brought to you by Safari Club International, first for hunters. Show your hunter pride by joining today at safariclub.org.
Well, as the morning went on, we kept going through, getting into new areas where our rattling was being very effective, and finally we got to an area that was a little bit higher, and we started bringing bucks in from every direction. This was the hot spot. I had my Garmin set up on my shooting stick, so everything was happening live, and this buck was out there, and I thought, okay, this is my shot. A beautiful, nice, dark, chocolate horn buck. I squeezed the trigger and this buck dropped right in his tracks. That's awesome. Oh man, I did not expect that. I just took a shell out of the chamber. Shooter. Oh, that is awesome. Nice buck, he looked wide.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't know where we were either. We had to move a couple times. I figured he'd bust out of here, but he was getting ready. His head moved.
Makes it more fun.
Yeah, that is awesome. I'm shooting a brand new cartridge by Winchester, the 350 Legend. We just rattled in a nice Montana buck, dropped him in his tracks. Sounds like I'm shooting a 22.
Yeah.
There's no recoil. It is awesome. To drop a big whitetail, pretty sweet. To me, being out there with a brand new 350 Legend, testing it out, that was one of the coolest things that could have ever happened. And take a big mature buck straight off his feet, the results speak for themselves. Well, we're gonna go up and take a look at this buck. Honestly, I don't know that much about him other than looked like the most mature deer we've rattled in. He is outside the ears, nice dark rack, so we're gonna go take a look. Oh, sweet. Look at this. This has been so much fun out here. We've been out here in Montana rattling, and it has been just an incredible trip. We have rattled in bucks. This is probably the most mature deer we've brought in, and dropped him right in his tracks. Just a cool, nice old buck. We're here at Powder River Outfitters, and every year I come around the week of Thanksgiving, and we've had just so much fun out here. It's been awesome. Ben came, he was filming right over my shoulder. We got beautiful footage, lots of deer. And you know what? It's become quite a tradition to come out here, and I just love it. Thank you, Travis.
You're very welcome.
We got it done once again. Awesome. It was amazing to get up to this buck, to see just a perfect animal, just beautiful, and all of us had put in so much time. Ben had been there the entire time, filming right over my shoulder, and we were all just truly enjoying the experience. We had beautiful weather, tons of animals, great company, just an overall amazing experience. And one of the things I love at Powder River, well, when you get to go back in the evenings, you get to have so much fun. The camaraderie, going in the shed, signing your name on the wall, all the literally hundreds of people over the past, who knows, 30, 40 years that have been going there. You can see all their names, their stories on the wall. Ben and I, we had a wonderful time, and truly, this is a place that I look forward to year after year. If you're looking for amazing animals, a nice home-style setup, and wonderful people, there's no question Powder River Outfitters is the place to go. And once again, I had another beautiful whitetail in the books.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Spy Point Trail Cameras. Stunning picture quality combined with leading cellular technology will keep you instantly in the loop right from your phone. Follow Melissa on Twitter at Melissa Bachman, on Facebook at facebook.com/Winchester Deadly Passion, and Instagram at Melissa_Bachman for behind-the-scenes footage, photos, giveaways, and much more.